So SAG AFTRA is striking against the video game studios. On September 1st, on the website of SAG AFTRA, they have stated a national board had voted unanimously to send a strike authorization vote to their members in preparation of the union's forthcoming bargaining dates with signatory video game companies, which include. I'm adjusting my invisible glasses, or my monocle. That looks more like a monocle. CGI monocle on me, Chris. Activision Productions Incorporated, Blindlight LLC, Disney Character Voices Incorporated, Epic Games, Formosa Interactive LLC, Insomniac Games Incorporated, Take Two
Spider-Man,
Productions Incorporated,
Rockstar, GTA.
VoiceWorks Production Incorporated, and WB Games Incorporated. The next meetup between the SAG-AFTRA people as well as the SAG-AFTRA when they start talking bargaining is going to be September 26th. So by the time this episode comes out, I think it'll be about almost about a week, or I think a little bit past a week. It'll be on the 26th, so I think that's a Tuesday. But obviously, they're talking about better pays. SAG-AFTRA is definitely same thing like the Writers Guild. They're not fucking around anymore. They're tired of just getting like the low reach of the totem pole. I know some people don't really care, but that's only because they look at the 1%. When what we're looking at are the actual people that do a lot of voice work or they do a lot of commercial work. They're the workhorse actors. Not trying to take away anything from any other actor. Like I think all of them are workhorses, but these are the guys right here that they jump from set to set to set, working to pay their bills and take care of their families, and they rightfully deserve compensation for their work. So, yeah, Chris, what do you think about this? This is just broke just a couple of days that we're recording this.
I've never I never really gave voice actors who like voice for stuff for like video games very much thought, because like you play a video game and you're just not really like thinking about the voice actors, and they're usually like pretty low on the, I guess, on the totem pole when it comes to entertainment wise, because it's video games, like they cover, they're a very small part of the entertainment industry that has a very kind of niche audience.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, everyone plays a lot of the same games, like the bigger games and stuff, but it I don't think it's as big as movies and stuff.
Oh my God,
So
Chris! Like, are you a
yeah,
child? Don't you sit there and know video games are for kids?
I mean, yeah, maybe, I don't know.
They
I don't really pay attention to what the youngsters do these days. But
fucking
I
kill me in
mean,
Fortnite and teabag my
do,
corpse. That's what the fuck they do.
do I mean, a lot of games are like multiplayers, like they're playing multiplayer games. They're
Well,
just
okay,
like shooting
so
and
I think with Epic Games, I think that'll definitely hit Fortnite because Fortnite does a lot of IP property stuff.
yeah, but
Their
like
recent season, they got that meme dude, Kabi Lamar, or something like that. I,
I don't know who that is.
you see him. He's like the dude that he'll what is it? It'll be like some weird situation where like someone drops something and they do the most difficult thing to like pick it up, but like he's like over here. Like, why don't you just
Oh,
reach underneath the bench and pick up your phone
oh,
instead of shoving
okay.
your hand in between the bars and getting it stuck? Like, and then he'll give you like common sense. Use your brain. I love his videos.
See, Fortnite is very weird to me. It's just like they take things from other IPs and throw it in their game and just kind of just
They had The
mix it in
Witcher.
with a little blender, and it's just like it doesn't really make sense. It's just like cosmetic skin stuff,
Yeah, that's pretty much what
and
it's not really like a story thing. Like you don't really play it for like the lore, but like
yeah.
it's nice to sit there and be Optimus Prime and like I don't know, fucking kill like I don't know, Geralt
Do
from The
they?
Witcher. Like
I don't play Fortnite that often. Do they like do voice actor stuff? Like, do
no,
they
no, they
have
don't
like
do voice
sound
actor stuff.
bites?
It's just the likeliness.
Okay, it's just it's their likeness that they're trying to like get more money out of, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
I
like
can I can see that.
they were under copyright infringement when they were doing the dance emotes, and
Yeah.
they took the guy who played Tucker's dance because like that's like one of the most famous ones and everything from Scrubs, and like he sued because he did not know anything about that. He was like, "You
Yeah.
used my dance that I made up for that show, and I didn't get no residual check." And
Yeah,
I think they all settled out of court just to buy, I think, the rights for it.
yeah.
It's either that or it was a licensing thing, but yeah. Um,
I mean,
my thing
it's
too
a
also is when
that's
this
a whole other
hits,
thing.
I'm thinking of Until Dawn. I'm thinking of those studios that like do the ones where like they actually have like, you know, some of those big Hollywood actors and everything, or television actors, like Until Dawn or The Quarry. I could sit there and see
Yeah,
where that's coming from, but yeah, also too, it's like SAG AFTRA. I'm pretty sure it covers a lot of voice actor work.
yeah,
Um, and to me, I look at it too as like, well, you know what? Like when you look at the Marvel stuff, which again that gets made a lot in the video games. How often does Nolan North actually sit there and make on residuals for like his voice work as Deadpool, or like the probably tens of other Marvel characters he's done?
yeah. I mean, he's done like the Uncharted games and like I think he was in
Was
a
that
little bit of
Rockstar?
Uncharted was Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog. There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nolan North, I think, is the voice of Nathan Drake. I know
Yeah.
he's big in the voice community, voice actors community. I think he doesn't really do a lot of live action stuff.
Yeah.
seen very few things live action,
Him, Matt
but
Mercer, um,
yeah,
all them. Laura Bailey, which, you know, we gotta steer clear of some of those names because then that'll get me on Critical Role Talk, and oh my god, that's a totally different podcast. That's D and
yeah.
D for Chris who doesn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
It's just like I don't know, man. Like video games, and I keep the I just imagine those as two separate things, and like just actors wanting to like get. Are they asking for residuals for their voice work in video games?
That I have no clue. I'm sorry, folks. I'm eating. I'm hungry. That I do not know. Again, this is all still super early, but as far as I know, I'm pretty sure it's just like just compensation. I guess like I guess even the bigger studios here are just not paying them very well in the
Yeah,
residuals, or maybe they're just not getting paid just in good in general at all. It could be just
yeah,
that, and I mean that they're they probably look at it. It's like, well, you know what, it may be voice work, but you know what, like I'm taking time out, I'm studying, I'm perfecting my craft. I think I need to be compensated for the actual amount of
yeah.
work that I do.
I can
Um,
see that because like I know a lot of voice like you play a video game and you hear like the same voice actor just do different characters, but
mm-hmm,
like it's just a little bit off, a little bit different each time,
mm-hmm.
and like he's probably doing dozens of hours worth of dialogue. Uh, but like
Peter Cullen.
I always just saw that as like a contract work thing, you know, like how you
Yeah,
just come in
that's
and
what
do
I was
like a
thinking.
extra thing, like you're an extra for a day doing voiceover work, like on a film set, and you're not an actual like actor in the you're not a top build or
Well,
on the
like
cast
even then, I think
call sheet.
voiceover work. I think you do deserve residuals and really good pay ones. That like, hey, yeah, I did this job, but maybe this job can at least still help me within maybe the next coming years or whatever. Because
Hmm.
you know, I find it like it's super hard with like voice actors to really kind of keep a steady job. Like they'll be big for like maybe about a good 5 years, maybe at max, and then afterwards you don't really kind of hear about them all too much. And I think that's because it's either some of them move to a different medium or like they just take
Yeah,
jobs for wherever it
because
comes.
I mean, video games like also like not like movies like where you can just go put that movie onto a different streaming service or network and get residuals that way and get like to get
Well,
views
I
for
think
that
Fortnite
network.
used to be on Steam, but but I think it moved over to Epic. There are some games
Hmm.
where you can only get them on Epic, but you cannot get them on Steam.
Yeah,
And then that
but
started the whole like, oh, like you have to have either one of these, which both of them are free to own. You know,
like Steam and Epic, you don't need a subscription to have those.
but you
It's
need
those are
so for
stores.
PlayStation and for Xbox
I mean, not really. You
Game
don't
Pass,
need.
yeah, sure you can just buy it, but
I
like
mean, if you
if
want
you
to have access to those games digitally, like a digital library to download as a subscription, yeah. But
which that's
you,
just what games have become. Like how often are people collecting physical media?